Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome once again to the World Wrestling Empire. Tonight, you'll see the championship match of the 3rd Memorial Stephen Belleville Tournament from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Plus, you're going to see some of the best action that the World Wrestling Empire has put on for the past 13 weeks. So be sure to stay tuned for some of the best wrestling action in the world today, as World Wrestling Empire lives up to its motto, we're not monkeying around. Attention men, women, and ships at sea. Pizza Cutters announces the breakfast pizza.
A hot and juicy story.
Your choice of sausage, ham, and breakfast bacon.
And coffee, only 10 cents.
Flash, the breakfast pizza is available from 6 a.m. to midnight.
It's a slice of news hot off the oven.
Be the first on your block to subscribe. Pizza Cutters, 31st and Sheridan.
Extra, extra, eat all about it!
Jim was going where no man had ever gone, into the darkest jungles of Malaysia.
You find it, Jim?
Yeah.
Thought you could use a cold one.
Great. Ice cold O'Doul's. Not alcohol, and hey, only 70 calories. Just right for a true adventurer like Jim. Jim was going where no man had ever.
When you want the refreshing taste of beer without the alcohol, think O'Doul's. It's what beer drinkers drink when they're not drinking beer.
For the uncommon, for the unique gift, things that make you go, ah. 101st and Sheridan, Tulsa.
Tulsa, city flowing with pride, full of opportunity. At Moss & White, we know how important your family, friends, and job are to you. Accidents can and will happen at inopportune times. When you need an attorney, call Moss & White at 493-6565. At Moss & White, we help hurt people because Tulsa is our town, too.
Good evening once again, wrestling fans. This is Tim Oliver at the control room with a special report on the Stephen Belleville Tournament. Now, if you've been with us the last couple of weeks, you've seen the preliminary matches. Let me kind of fill you in on where we're at tonight. The championship match is coming up. In the first round, Shane Cortez met Bobby Burns. Cortez advanced. Annihilator took on TJ Steele. TJ fell to the former heavyweight champion. Jim Evans took on Predator, and he came on into the second round, while Renegade was able to get a bye in the first round. As you can see from the chart, Cortez and Annihilator met. Annihilator defeated Cortez, while Jim Evans, the former light heavyweight champion, defeated the current light heavyweight champion, Renegade. So tonight, you're going to get to see Jim Evans take on the Annihilator.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the championship of the Stephen Belleville Memorial Tournament of Champions, coming in first, standing 6'7" tall, weighing in at 322 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, Annihilator!
The Annihilator, of course, making his way to the ring with his Honcho Suaberado, and the Eliminator, the man who just had a $500 fine levied against him by the WWE Board of Directors for placing his hands on an official. I personally think the Eliminator is a Devlin Blanchard wannabe.
His opponent this evening, Standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 215 pounds, the former World Wrestling Empire Light Heavyweight Champion from Sand Springs, Oklahoma, Jim Evans.
The mighty Jim Evans against Annihilator, the final match here in the Stephen Belleville Memorial Tournament of Champions. The mighty Jim Evans, one of the craftiest, cagiest men in the Empire. You want to wrestle, he'll wrestle. You want to brawl, he'll brawl. Against the biggest man in the Empire in the ring, the Annihilator, seconded by Slobberado and the Devlin Blanchard wannabe.
All right, there's the bell. Both men circle the ring now. Collar and elbow tie-up. Jim Evans goes to work on the arm of Annihilator with that wrist lock. Oh, and an elbow. Comes up underneath the arm, torquing it down now. Annihilator reaches for the rope, but Jim Evans pulls him back. Oh, reaches in. Nice move, sends Annihilator to the mat, and Jim Evans goes to work with an arm bar.
That's a fine example of Jim Evans' amateur wrestling ability. That figure 4 armbar places a lot of pressure across the shoulder joint and the elbow joint, and Jim Evans knows how to use it most efficiently.
That's correct, and now he's using it most efficiently on the Annihilator. Really torquing it down there. Silverado at ringside having a few words of encouragement for his man. Oh, and Jim Evans with that elbow into the shoulder area of Annihilator.
You know, Ledge, this could be a situation where it would be anybody's match, because at any point in time, Annihilator can turn it his way. At any point in time, Jim Evans can do the same.
That's
and they are
correct.
both very capable of taking this match.
Oh, and a big blow to the back of Jim Evans.
I just want to say one thing. Evans is great. He's just fighting the wrong guys.
Oh, and meantime, back in the ring, Annihilator's got Jim Evans in a headlock there, reverse headlock, torquing it down. Of course, with the strength and ability of Annihilator, this could be excruciating to the point of disabling Jim Evans. Going to work there and follows it up with a blow and walks off. Reaches in, grabs the leg, and goes with a series of kicks to the hamstring of Jim Evans. Attempting to take the legs out from underneath him. Oh, whip off the ropes. Oh, and a big clothesline by Annihilator drives Jim Evans into the mat. Goes for the cover, but Jim's able to reach in with the ropes.
You know, a clothesline from the Annihilator is kind of like a freight train hitting you at about 40 miles an hour. He is a big man with a lot of power.
Oh, and a big blow right there to the midsection, but Jim Evans follows it up with a nice kick and sends Annihilator tumbling backwards into the ropes. Oh, follows it up with an elbow to the shoulder of Annihilator.
And that was the point of the elbow. Jim knows how to use each part of his body efficiently as a weapon, and he's doing it tonight.
Jim Evans able to drag Annihilator out of that corner, really torquing it down on the knee right now. He knows if he can take the legs out from underneath the big man that the Annihilator won't stand a chance, but Annihilator is able to reach for the ropes. Referee Doug McCoy orders the hold broken, but not before Jim Evans drives that elbow into the knee of Annihilator, and Annihilator rolls out underneath the bottom rope.
Jim Evans is making good use of psychological tactics against Annihilator, because he knows Annihilator is a bigger man and a heavier man, and he has to play the game Annihilator's way. That's not wrestling, Ledge, that's brawling.
That's right. Jim Evans can brawl with the best of them.
Who is this Eliminator? I mean, he's just kind of shown up out of nowhere.
I have no idea where he came from. I didn't even know who he was till this all started. Haven't really seen anything out of him yet either. I understand he'll be tag teaming with Annihilator though. After the sudden disappearance of Shadowhawk, it left Annihilator without a tag team partner. You know, Flamin' Raymond seems to be reassembling the clan of the Claw here. I don't know what's happened to Abaraj Niche, but he has his absence has been missed. Oh, nice monkey flip by Jim Evans, sends Annihilator into the rope. He follows it up with an elbow to the forehead, and referee Doug McCoy sends Jim Evans to a neutral corner.
You notice there's a lot of distractions between Slobberado and Devlin Blanchard wannabe over here.
Definitely.
With referee Doug McCoy.
Definitely. Oh, Jim Evans goes right back at Annihilator, drags him off that rope, goes to work on that knee. You can tell by the look on Annihilator's face, this is an excruciatingly painful hold.
Putting a lot of pressure on the upper part of the patella, the kneecap, creating a lot of tension on the rear and side collateral ligaments of the leg.
Exactly, and an elbow into that knee area and right back into the arm bar goes Jim Evans. Annihilator able to reach the ropes, drags himself towards the corner. Referee Doug McCoy orders the hold broken, but Jim doesn't do it. Oh, and Annihilator rises up with a big double axe handle to the back of Jim Evans. Jim's down. Annihilator reaches in now with the headlock, goes to work torquing it down on Jim Evans. Looks like he's going to try to take some of the wind out of the smaller guy. Oh, and a big chop. Jim Evans seems to be grabbing his throat area. He can't do anything about it as Annihilator follows up with a double axe handle. Now he grabs the leg and goes to work with a series of kicks on the hamstring. Jim Evans, being a smaller man, taking a considerable amount of punishment at this point. Oh, and a big leg drop by Annihilator, and Jim Evans he's hurting now.
Jim Evans may be down, but you can't ever count him out. Annihilator has the right idea at taking Jim out at the legs because he is a powerful man, and if you take the legs out, the power goes.
Now, pound for pound, I'd have to say Jim Evans is probably the strongest man in the World Wrestling Empire, except for maybe TJ Still.
I agree.
And something else that'll impress you about Jim Evans is he has an extremely fast recovery time when the wind has been knocked out of him inside the ring. He'll be able to get to his feet here momentarily. There he goes, bringing it up, a little bit weak on his feet, but maybe that'll enable him to attain some superiority over the larger man. Big elbow to the midsection, and I think he's about taking the wind out of Annihilator. Oh, follows it up with a knee to the knee of Annihilator. Oh, and another one. Jim Evans knows if he can take the legs out from underneath the big man, Annihilator won't be able to mat wrestle him.
Referee Doug McCoy in position to make the count. There's a one, almost a 2 count. Annihilator's got to keep those shoulders up if he wants to avoid a count out in this situation.
And Jim Evans really torquing it down now, working on the lower leg area of Annihilator, working on that knee. He knows if he can take those legs out from underneath Annihilator, he'll win this match. Annihilator right now, I don't think the big guy will be able to get up. Oh, but he kicks Jim Evans in the face with that boot.
He's going to have a real weak point there because the knee is probably one of the weakest spots on the body, and Jim Evans has worked overtime on it, and he's been double tough on that knee. Annihilator's going to have a real hard time getting up from this one.
You're absolutely right, Devlin. Oh, and Annihilator able to roll out underneath the bottom rope, trying to buy a little time. There goes referee Doug McCoy, starts with the 10 count. Annihilator's got to 10 to get back into that ring. This is a good resting tactic, though, for the Annihilator. Jim Evans ready for him to get back into that ring. He's ready to tie it up with the big guy.
All right, Annihilator begins to come in under the ropes. Jim Evans backing off. Jim does not want a count-out victory. I know he wants to pin this man's shoulders to the mat.
Oh, and Annihilator runs at Jim Evans, clotheslines him, and drives him into the ropes. Looks like he may have injured Jim just a little bit because Jim fell down, and now Annihilator picks him up with a big chop to the neck or lower throat area. Jim Evans sends him into the ropes again. Couple of double axe handles, and Jim Evans is down.
This is where you got to really watch Eliminator and Silverado. This is where they could be at a real advantageous position.
Annihilator, of course, attempting to distract referee Doug McCoy. An effort to give them, oh, and he throws Jim Evans out of the ring.
This is exactly what I was talking about. The position now that Doug McCoy is in. Annihilator keeping him tied up for Eliminator and Silverado to do the dirty work on the outside of the ring. You'd never see Devlin Blanchard do something like that.
Arm bar over there by the Eliminator puts Jim Evans, he's in trouble now. He's trying to catch his breath. Silverado's over there involved in it too. Sounds to me like he's encouraging Jim Evans to stay down, but Jim rolls back into the ring and Annihilator immediately goes back to work on him.
You see the incredible resilience of Jim Evans.
Oh, nice move by Jim Evans. That'll buy him a little time so he can get on his feet, catch his breath. Annihilator's had the wind knocked out of him now by a little surprise move by Jim Evans, and now Jim moves in, brings Annihilator to his feet, and a big fist, and Annihilator is flat on his back. Jim Evans showing his obvious discontent with what has transpired to this point. Comes back in to retaliate. Nice blow by Jim Evans. Receives a warning though by the referee. Follows up with a headbutt to the side into the rib area of Annihilator. He's working hard to take the wind out of the big man. Oh, and Annihilator follows up with a headbutt of his own into the stomach of Jim Evans, and Jim's on the mat. I'd say at this point both men have had the wind knocked out of them. It'll be who can recover fastest that wins this match. Annihilator reaches in picks him up in the air. Oh, big body slam. And
Slam by Annihilator.
Forces it down with that extra weight there, but Jim's still able to kick out.
This match is really showing the high tolerance for pain and the second wind ability of Annihilator and Jim Evans both. Annihilator setting Jim Evans up for a pile driver. He's trying to get him up. Jim's blocking it. He's blocking it.
Oh, and Jim reverses it. Nice move by Jim Evans. Puts Annihilator on his back. Jim needs to use this time to his advantage right here. Get his air back. You know, the longer this match progresses, the more advantage will go towards Annihilator. Jim Evans is having to put a lot of extra work in to move the weight of Annihilator around that ring. Oh, and a nice blow by Jim Evans, and Annihilator goes into the ropes.
That's a lot of weight to be taken down with one forearm, Ledge.
Oh, and a big knee.
Evans going back to the knee. See, that's a sign of a smart wrestler and how smart Jim Evans is. He's worked on the weak point, and he's concentrating on it and trying to take the legs out from under the big man.
Good ring savvy by Jim Evans as he forces Annihilator off of his feet and into the ropes. Annihilator consulting with his manager Silverado now. Meantime, Jim Evans throws a big fist into the forehead of Annihilator. Oh, stomps the fingers. Not much of a move that can win you a match, but it can sure cause a lot of pain in your opponent.
This is where you got to keep your eyes on the men outside the ring. Silverado distracting the referee. Jim Evans has got Annihilator up to toss him against the ropes. Irish whip.
Oh, and Jim Evans whips Annihilator into the referee. Referee Doug McCoy is out on the side of the ring.
He just hit Jim Evans with something.
Eliminator's in the ring now. I don't know what's happened. He's trying to get Annihilator over on top of Jim Evans. Jim Evans is out cold. Annihilator's got the cover. He's barely holding him down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Annihilator has just won the Stephen Belleville Tournament of Champions. Annihilator he's not even aware that he's won yet.
That is disgusting, Ledge.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You know, we're going to have to get some kind of rules change so that there's two. Oh, and Annihilator's still working on Jim Evans. Jim Evans appears to be out cold. Annihilator's working on it.
They're fantastic. What's that up in the sky? Hey! Oh, there it is! Prepare for wing attack! Prepare for wing attack! The Right Wing Restaurants on 21st east of Sheridan and 11th east of Harvard. Dine in or fly through.
The wing thing.
The Right Wing Restaurants, the only original Buffalo, New York chicken wings. Yahoo!
Oh, way.
Oh, way.
Oh, way.
Oh, way.
Oh, way. Oh, way.
Oh,
ways. Oh, way. Yes. Oh,
Finally, a window washing system that's as easy to use as 1, 2, 3. Rinse Easy. Spray Rinse Easy on your windows with our special sprayer. Rinse it off, that's all. No more rubbing, scrubbing, buckets, or ladders. It even washes through your screens. Rinse Easy does your car, home siding, patio furniture. And Rinse Easy is simple, clean, and environmentally safe. For over 30 years, Rinse Easy users have saved time and money. Next time, clean your windows in less than an hour with Rinse Easy. Available at these and other fine retailers. It's the Shop and Compare Carpet Sale at Bowen's Discount Carpet.
Shop and compare.
Heavy-duty commercial carpet, only $3.99 per square yard.
Shop and compare.
A new shipment of beautiful nylon carpet, only $4.99 per square yard. Bowen's has hundreds of rolls in stock with name brand carpet and vinyl floor covering at discount prices. Shop the other places and compare prices to Bowen's Discount Carpet. 7736 Charles Sage Boulevard, Tulsa.
Shop and compare.
Bowen's Discount Carpet. We refuse to be undersold. This is Tim Oliver at Master Control once again. Right now we're coming up with one of our best wrestling matches ever. In fact, we consider this the best singles match we have on tape. It pits the mighty Jim Evans against Renegade in a very special strap match. So stay tuned for the action because you're really going to love it as the mighty Jim Evans meets up with Renegade.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World Wrestling Empire. We've had a great night here at 480 Street Studios.
Wild action from the Empire tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Unbelievable. We're still waiting on word about action to be taken against the Outlaws, but right now we got something truly incredible coming up. A strap match for the WWE Light Heavyweight belt. Let's turn it over to Tim Oliver in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, approaching the ring at this time, surrounded by security, the third man in the ring will be Doug McCoy.
Let's have a big hand for Doug McCoy. He's had a tough job tonight taking care of these matches, but done a fine job.
Yeah, you Cowboys are tough against a 130-pound man.
Doug, let me ask you real quick, are you up to taking care of this next match?
Oh, yeah, I signed the contract to work, and I'm going to work. I don't care what these guys do.
Okay, folks, put your hands together. I mean, this man's been injured. He's going to stay in here and keep going. All right. Are you ready for some real action where the teeth are going to fly, the blood is going to flow here at the World Wrestling Empire? This is a no rules, no disqualification strap match. It is for the Light Heavyweight Championship title. There is no time limit whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, approaching the ring at this time is the competitor. He said it's none of our business where he's from or how much he weighs. He's accompanied to the ring by Flamin' Raymond Renegade!
Raymond making an appearance tonight with his man Renegade. He feels like this could be the next WWE Light Heavyweight Champion.
In all honesty, he is probably the strongest and most active contender for the title at this time.
He's had quite a showing in the World Wrestling Empire, signed with Flamin' Raymond about 2 months ago, maybe a little longer. It's been really up and coming ever since. I'm really impressed with this man, Renegade.
Okay, once again, I want to ask Doug McCoy, this is right. No rules, no disqualification. They got to climb up this rope, get that strap.
Yeah. There's no disqualification, no count out, pinfalls count anywhere. Anywhere.
Pinfalls count anywhere.
I will make one comment at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure to stay in your seats and do not touch the wrestlers. This is going to be all over the building.
Please stay in your seats. Watch the monitors. This could get to be real dangerous because right now, I'm getting ready to introduce to you one of the #1 premier wrestlers of the World Wrestling Empire. He is the Light Heavyweight Champion, Jim Evans!
The champion.
There it goes. It started out already. Both men are in the middle of the ring going after it.
And it's just nothing but fists right now.
No disqualification. They'll be able to do whatever they want to. Get away with anything right here. Body slam by Renegade to start out the match.
Well, I noticed one thing. They've come in, they've got boots on, they've got jeans on. Renegade's got some sort of big leather belt on.
Go! Snap suplex.
These people are out to hurt each other tonight.
Whoa! And Evans pops him with the rope.
That is a big 3-inch.
Whoa! Big kick.
There goes Raymond. Oh, no!
Outside the ring.
Flaming Raymond showing he intends to get involved in it tonight, too.
Everybody's going to be in this one. That is a 3-inch hemp rope, and it's got a huge knot at the end that's been taped. It's still cabled up at the top. It's not going to fall down. They've got to climb up and get that strap.
Jim Evans is in no hurry to reach up there and get that strap. He thinks he can take on Renegade without it, and he's certainly willing to try it here tonight.
A big knee lift. Caught Renegade off guard and in the jaw. And here comes the rope. Blam!
Oh, shoves it into Renegade's forehead. Renegade a little out on it right now. Jim Evans comes in with the elbow to the lower back.
Oh! My goodness!
Oh! That hurt us over here.
And now Renegade has the rope. Oh, and a big
Renegade
fist to the
goes
head.
to work on Jim Evans with the end of that rope. Jim Evans almost out on his feet.
Oh, there's another
there's
strap.
An extra
That's a different strap. That's not the right strap.
No, it's not. It's not the right. The strap they're supposed to be using is at the top of the rope.
But they're right in Evans' domain at this time.
Oh my gosh, he's choking Jim Evans. Of course,
He's
there's
got
no
him around the throat.
disqualification.
There's no disqualification.
No rules.
Nothing. The only reason Doug McCoy is in the ring is for the 3 count.
Raymond attempting to get his 2 cents in there. Oh, Renegade drives Jim Evans' head into the turnbuckle. Jim's down face first on the mat and a little slow to get up at this point.
Evans has taken a really severe punishment at this time.
Neither man acting like they're in any hurry to get that strap down off the top of that rope. They're going to inflict as much damage to their opponent as possible before they pin him. I know both men want that belt, but I think right now that's secondary only to revenge.
There's been 2 previous matches that these 2 men have been really going after.
And Renegade's going for the strap.
Renegade trying to go for the strap.
And Evans brings him down.
Tackles him, pulls him right down to the rope.
Renegade's down on the mat. Jim Evans in control right now.
A few choice fists
into the forehead.
Boy, I'm really undecided on this match. I like both of these wrestlers. They're incredible.
Well, I noticed that Raymond is in his typical, shall we say, test pattern attire.
Yeah, and here goes Jim. He's going for the top.
Missed it that time. He's going for that strap.
He's got
Jim Evans has
He's got the strap.
Renegade's outside the ring, unaware of what's going on. By the neck with the strap. He's going to work on him.
Where goes Raymond? Oh!
To the lower back of Jim Evans with that racket.
They're down on the floor. Our cameramen are right
Raymond in there getting involved. Renegade goes for a chair. Oh! Slams it into Jim Evans.
Evans is taking a beating.
We want to remind everybody, please stay in your seats. Watch the monitors. You'll be able to see everything. Renegade's just beating Jim Evans.
Trying to get to his feet right now. He's the World Empire Light Heavyweight Champion, and he doesn't want to lose that belt in a match like this.
He won't.
They're both down on the
Both men
pavement over
down.
there.
They've all taken it, even in this short amount of time, taking a considerable amount of punishment.
I'm sorry, if you take it to it, I'm telling you what, Evans can take it like nobody I've ever seen in my life.
Jim Evans going to work on the back of Renegade now with that strap.
And he's really good at dishing it out, too. Evans is really going to the Renegade at this time.
Oh,
there's the shirt off his back. Whoa!
supposed to work on the back of him.
He wants to make sure it's bare flesh he's hitting.
Renegade's trying to get back into the ring and away from Jim Evans. They're fighting it out now.
And they're going up.
There we go.
Stay in your seat. Please stay in your seat.
You can watch your
the
monitors to what's going on. We'll get cameras out there in the lobby.
Back there.
Where's the cameras at?
Can't see it. I don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
Security's got him cleared out again. Something's going on. The cameras are trying to work it out.
I know we have cameras back there. I don't know why we haven't switched to that picture. Something must be going on.
What's going on in the back?
I don't know what's going on in the back. There's some sort. Here comes Jim Evans.
Jim Evans coming to the ring by himself. I don't know where Renegade is.
Where is Renegade and where is
There's Flaming Raymond. I still don't see Renegade. There was a camera out there. I hope they got that on tape because from where I'm sitting, we couldn't see what was going on.
I have no idea what happened out there, but Renegade is
gone. Back to the ring. He's bleeding.
Oh, he's bleeding badly. Renegade
must have took a shot
wide open. Renegade is in big trouble. Oh, he's been gashed wide open.
Oh, man,
that is an ugly looking
Renegade's
wound.
already beginning to get welts on his back.
Oh!
Strap. Jim Evans going to work on him.
Jim Evans must have he is just flinging blood everywhere.
I haven't seen so much blood in a match in a long time. It's all over the mat now.
Oh!
That T-shirt of Renegade's is almost totally red now from blood.
Renegade's in trouble, but he's not out. Whoa!
Oh, some sort of brass knuckles.
It's a shark.
It must have been.
Whoa! And belts him with it.
Jim Evans takes it away from him. He goes to work on him.
2, 3. The mighty
Jim Evans is still in.
Renegade is down on the mat. I mean, he's bleeding everywhere. Oh!
And
Jim Evans
still ready to
retains
take
his
it
light
to him.
heavyweight WWE champion belt, but still wishing to inflict damage on Renegade. He's been declared the winner by referee Doug McCoy.
The one and only light heavyweight champion of the World Wrestling Empire, the mighty Jim Evans.
Still down over here on the pavement is Renegade. He is injured badly.
Man,
We're gonna have to get
unbelievable.
some sort of medical attention out here.
Oh,
look at this. He's got Raymond.
Oh, he couldn't get him. But he caught him with the fist.
Raymond finally gets what he deserves.
Finally takes a shot at him.
He's going to get
It's not over. It's not over.
What's this? Oh, he's strapping Raymond. He's strapping Raymond.
Jim Evans straps Flaming Raymond and walks away disgusted.
My
Unbelievable. Tell you, we're about to run out of time here.
Nelson Company, we cover everything for your home. Our diverse and highly skilled personnel take pride in their work, and our pricing is fair. From your small, intricate finish work to your complete remodeling, refurbishing, and construction needs. Nelson Company, we handle all aspects of your home. Thinking of a privacy fence? Let Nelson Company custom design your privacy. Accomplish the unusual with an original functional room addition. Our tradition was built on quality. For 98 years, the Nelson Company has covered everything for your home. Call us, 584-4400.
Pizza Cutters, buy one pizza and get two free when you come by our store at 31st and Sheridan. That's right, buy one pizza and get two free. Or if you call Pizza Cutters for free delivery, you buy one pizza, get one free, delivered hot to your tummy. Pizza Cutters, 31st and Sheridan, the best pizza around. Buy one and get two free when you pick it up, or buy one and get one free and it's delivered hot to your tummy. Pizza Cutters, 665-7779.
Thank you.
Pizza Cutters, 665-7779. When you think guitars, think the Music Store. The Music Store has the widest selection of guitars in Oklahoma. The Music Store can fill your musical needs. Lay away now for Christmas. The Music Store, just west of Mingo on 31st Street, Tulsa. This is Tim Oliver at Master Control once again. This is a little piece we've put together just for tonight. We're calling it the best of the flips, the flops, and the pops. Be sure to watch for your favorite wrestlers, and there's some other strange characters that come in, including the Texas Outlaws and their dastardly attorney. And we'll see a whole bunch of other folks. See if you can name them all off. As the best of the flips, the flops, and the pops comes your way. hope you've enjoyed the best of our flips, flops, and pops. Stay tuned, folks, for more action right here on World Wrestling Empire. When you think guitars, think the Music Store. The Music Store has the widest selection of guitars in Oklahoma. The Music Store can fill your musical needs. Lay away now for Christmas. The Music Store, just west of Mingo on 31st Street, Tulsa. When you enter Angelo's friendly atmosphere, you might be drawn to the music of Tommy Crook, who plays Wednesday through Saturday nights. Of course, the food is fantastic, and the buffet is bountiful. So whether you want a fine lunch or a cozy evening together, Angelo's is the finest dining in Tulsa. Angelo's Italian Restaurant, 3030 South Harvard.
Sir Knight Formal Wear has the tuxedo for you that is the right style, the right color, the right size, at the right price for your wedding, prom, or that special occasion. It's Sir Knight Formal Wear. Open 7 days a week with 2 locations in Oklahoma City and at South Roads Mall, Tulsa. When you need to look right, Sir Knight Formal Wear.
After a long, hard day of wrestling, where do professional wrestlers go to relax? To the best old dance hall in Tulsa. Lady Godiva's, 1850 South Sheridan. Dr. Probe, after a hard day of testing, where do you like to go to relax?
The best little dance hall in Tulsa. Ooh, I like it.
Lady Godiva's, 1850 South Sheridan. Dirty Butter Creek Gang Productions. When you need production work, we can do it for you. What can we do? Hey, we can do all of this just for you. We can do film, 16mm or 35mm, any form of video. You need it, we've got it. Need sound reinforcement or stage lighting for a live concert? We can do it. All at Dirty Butter Creek Gang Productions. Call now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World Wrestling Empire. I'm Silverado with the Ledge.
Is everybody having a good time tonight? All right, we've had some great action. We got another good match coming up for you. Going to turn it over to Silverado now for a little bit of an introduction.
Our next match is our main event for the night. It pits the Texas Outlaws against the Mighty Nation in a bull rope match. There are only 3 rules. Rule number 1, no disqualification. Rule number 2, they will not be able to remove the bull ropes attached to their wrists. And rule number 3, one man has to drag one opponent to all 4 ring posts and tag all 4 ring posts. That is how the match will be decided. So let's take it to the center of the ring with the Ledge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first coming out from the Badlands of Texas with a combined total weight of 482 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, the Texas Outlaws.
One of the finest tag teams in the Empire today, bar none. You may love them, you may hate them, but they're here and they're good, and you know it. There they are, champion potential at any time. I'm not real fond of their origin of where they come from, but that's not important. They're still wrestling phenomenons.
You're an awful short Okie, you know it?
Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
You're an awful tall Texan. Their opponents this evening, from the great state of Oklahoma, weighing with a combined total weight of 660 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, the Mighty Nation!
Here they come. Look at the fear and worry on their face. Concerned of the onslaught about to befall them. The tag team champions wondering what day the Texas Outlaws are going to take their belts away from them. It'll be soon, I guarantee you.
I don't think there's much chance of the Mighty Nation losing their belts to the Texas Outlaws.
It won't take long, you mark my words. That's a prediction from Silverado.
Of course, this match here is not for the belt. This is strictly a grudge match.
This is a bull rope match. Each member of the tag team will be attached to the other member of the other tag team.
You know, and I thought it was pretty interesting that the WWE would not sanction this match, but they have allowed it to take place.
Doug McCoy will be outside the ring because there is no disqualifications. The only thing he is there for is to end the match when one man tags all 4 ring posts while dragging his opponent. This is going to be something else because neither one of these teams want to give up. And although I hate to admit it, the Mighty Nation on times show true wrestling skills. That bugs me having to say that. It bugs me. Well, we're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Standing Bear is going to tie it up with Dirty Dan, and Bone Crusher Bobby Burns is going up against Red Eagle. There's no telling what can happen here, and the match begins. Both of them trying to gain dominance on that rope. Standing Bear got Dirty Dan in trouble already. Oh! And big forearm smashes.
And it's the Mighty Nation going to work on the Texas Outlaws.
It's breaking out. Big forearm smash to Bone Crusher Bobby Burns.
Standing Bear and Red Eagle going to work on the Texas Outlaws. They're in trouble right now.
Red Eagle taking it to Bobby Burns. And Dirty Dan. And they're dragging him. And it's starting already. It's starting. And there's one. There's one. Oh, but he can't get him to number 2. And there goes Standing Bear.
Just tagged the 3rd corner. He's going for the 4th one. He'll have to start all over again now.
That's 2. There's 2.
That's 2.
And he's going to number, but he didn't get number 3. And they'll start all over again. All 4 ring posts have to be tagged in succession.
Bone Crusher using the rope. Since there are no disqualifications, that's not illegal.
Bobby Burns applying a little bad medicine, if you'll excuse my pun. Oh! Oh my goodness! There's 1. There's 2. And Red Eagle's going for number 3. Oh! Whoa! Oh, it's so close. He's almost there. Oh, and Dirty Dan makes the save. All right, he has to start over again. Bone Crusher's going to take advantage of this situation. I guarantee you, he's quite a wrestler.
These wrestlers are really going at it. I can see why the referee didn't want to be in the ring for this one.
Going for number 2. He's going for it. He may have it. He's got 2. Dirty Dan's got 2 ring posts. Going for the 3rd. Going for the 3rd.
I don't think he's going to make that 3rd one.
Oh, too much weight. It's like an anchor. It's like an anchor. Oh, and Dirty Dan just couldn't make it and has to start again. Oh, Bobby Burns dishing out a little Texas justice for Red Eagle. Poor old guy now, he's really red-faced. Oh, and measures the man. Whoa! Big right hand, and Standing Bear goes down. Oh, there's a little cowbell for you.
Both these Texas Outlaws going to the chokeholds, try to subdue their opponents.
Utilizing the ropes to their advantages like the true champions they are.
Of course, if they were true champions, they would have the tag team belts, and as everybody knows, they don't.
Face it, Raymond, they are the uncrowned champions of the World Wrestling Empire. Look at the onslaught they're giving the Indians right now. Big right hands, and Bone Crusher Bobby Burns taking it to him. There's one.
That's two.
That's two. Dirty Dan's got two now. Oh, oh, but he doesn't make the third. And, oh, Red Eagle is outside the ring. Dirty Dan has Standing Bear down on the mat. There's one. And Dirty Dan's got two. And there goes Red Eagle. Oh! Oh, there's three. There's three, but the referee is down. The referee is down. Get up. You got to see this. It's almost over. It's almost over.
Of course, Texas Outlaws have undone that bull rope to try to get an advantage here.
Bobby Burns does it. There's number 4. Where's the referee? It's over.
The referee's down. He hasn't made a call yet. The referee's going to have to see it in order for it to be official.
It's over.
Of course, some of the things by the Texas Outlaws took the referee out.
Where's the referee?
Security's
this isn't
over
over until the referee says it's over. Come on, ref. Do your job. That's two. That's two. There's number 3. Oh, number 4. The winner of the match, the Texas Outlaws.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Texas Bull Rope Tag Team Match winner.
Defeating the Tag Team Champions in fine form and shape, just like I knew they would.
Well, I just can't believe it turned out that way. But you know, Silverado, I can't believe a lot of things have turned out the way that they have tonight. Especially some of the things I've heard coming out of your mouth. I'm a little questionable in my mind about your tactics and what you really intend by some of the things you've said. I think that all your actions are motivated by money. I really think that it's the Mighty Nations in the ring against the Texas Outlaws.
What dirty tactics. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. This is sad. This is sad.
The Mighty Nation counting down the Texas Outlaws.
I'll tell you right now, fans.
You wanted it?
You got it.
The best pizza in town.
Pizza Cutters.
31st and Sheridan.
We got them all beat.
More toppings.
Better service.
Buy one pizza, get two free.
Pizza Cutters.
665-7779.
11 a.m. to midnight.
Pizza Cutters. 665-7779.
When you think guitars, think the Music Store. The Music Store has the widest selection of guitars in Oklahoma. The Music Store can fill your musical needs. Lay away now for Christmas. The Music Store, just west of Mingo on 31st Street, Tulsa. This is Tim Oliver at the Dirty Butter Creek Control Room once again. Folks, we want to say thank you for watching our show this week. I want to say if you want to write to the World Wrestling Empire, you can do so at P.O. Box 593, Owasso, Oklahoma. Zip code 74055. All of us here at Dirty Butter Creek want to thank the World Wrestling Empire officials, Lee Downing and Scott Marshall, Cindy Downey, and Floyd Rabbit. Be sure to tune in for World Wrestling Empire.